Only the summoning key can disable the cryo chamber containment field.
Yeah, back charge.
It needs a little more energy.
Launch protocol initiated. 30 seconds to impact. We are reading multiple rocket launches. What have you done?
The second time.
You are a fool, Rito.
Yeah, because you just needed to understand it. Now you understand the shit. You got it. You got it now.
My own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You'll stop nothing.
The sad shit is this motherfuckers been playing longer than you that still don't fucking understand the shit. They just don't fucking get it. They just don't get it.
The road is long
And they die all the time on
where
this
we
shit.
are going. We will complete our mission. He's still alive.
shit. You shot this so you can see it.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one
I
disaster
wonder, you
after
know what?
another.
We should,
Never
everybody
trusted
should
you,
shoot their
Rick
bow at
Never.
that spot and
should
see if it
trust
give
me,
us something,
Dempsey.
because it might.
You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and
Or
preserve the subject's soul.
some kind of fucking
soul.
extra perk.
But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just
Like
as you
that
saw me do
flip-flopper.
to my other self. It is the only
Yeah,
way.
because you know that shit is on Revelations, right?
Wait,
Yeah, it's on there.
someone's got to take him
I
out
just
to
don't
save
bother
the
to get it.
universe.
I just don't bother to
There
do the
should be
ritual
me that
for it,
does
but
it.
it's on there. So you literally can have 10 perks on Revelations. They do, because they give it to you from your chest. Yeah, you know, after you
Good
get
to
the
see
perk,
you, Tank.
you get another perk. They give you the flip flopper too, so you could get 10 perks. It's a lot of little stuff like that that's on here. Like I forget sometimes to get flip flopper. I forget to upgrade the. I never upgrade the trip mines, whether it be Revelations or it's on Shadows. And then Shadows got the Magua mask, and I only did that like one. I did it maybe 3 times. Yeah, there's a Magua mask on Shadows. Yeah, there's a Magua mask on Shadows. There used to be a glitch that you could do. It wasn't a glitch. It was a ritual that you could do to upgrade your katana. Yeah, so like you would take it out, your katana would flame just like your sword flame. Your katana flames too. But they took it out. I don't know why they took it out, but they took it out. The regular, the sort of the ancient, but whatever that shit is, yeah.
No treats for you. Tornado. We don't want him.
Oh, you talking about the theater? Burlesque, yeah. The theater, yeah, about the theater. Yeah, that's it's the theater. It's the same thing. Burlesque theater. It's the same place. You don't have to do. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it either way. I mean, I don't get into them with all them fucking glitches and shit, but.
So it begins. So it ends. Scream all you want. It will not do you any good.
to sit here and get mad, but mad, look at the videos now.
Taunt me is to invite your own doom. I love what you've done with the Flintgrove. Very charming.
You about to what? What cart? Oh, okay. Stay in it. How you gonna stay in it? You can't stay, that's it. That nigga said I'm in it right there. I was wondering why I'm getting all these fucking zombies and shit. He said he's in the cart. I'm like, what cart you in? He's like the train cart.
I hope their death proves to be at least somewhat dramatic. The stench of death hangs heavy in the air. Their screams will echo long after they are gone.
I'm over here in the church right now. Right, sitting right by the trap. Just murking these niggas.
Only a brain-dead fool would dare to touch me. Oh, yes, I suppose you fit the bill. A defensive weapon that can also be used for offense.
This nigga said he was in the cart.
Gondola call.
I have far more important things to repair, like the universe. Double points! I must act quickly. Any barriers stand between us and success.
And they can't get you? They can get you though. But it's just a post up spot.
Initiating 115.
You ain't gonna stay in that motherfucker now.
Filthy! I must cleanse myself!
Oh, you
I
look,
feel as though I am exposing
you got
myself to
something there, right?
unnecessary risk.
That's what I needed right there. Yeah, I will come back out for that max ammo.
Many have tried, none have succeeded. I refuse to join you in death.
Quick revive. But he opened that door, so you can't do it. Oh shit! These niggas is throwing this shit. They throwing max ammos and insta kills at us and shit. Oh, okay. No, they give that. Oh no, what you call it gives that. Power rack can give transuse.
999! Emergency! The trap is set. Let's see just how well it snares our enemies. Perhaps some onion meat will ease your hunger. Remember, Edward, tell them later. Not now. Tell them later. Not now.
Oh, the plunger? Alright. Come to the courtyard. Alright, first you gotta come to the tower in the courtyard. clock. You need 2 people to do it. I tried to do this shit by myself, but I know you can do it, but I just ain't really had the patience to do it. Alright, when you come up here, right? You come up here and you put your rag and rocks down, right? Now once you come up here and you put your rags down, there's a lever that's right down here at the bottom. I'm gonna show it to you when the rag rocks finish. Alright, now there's a lever right over here. I'm gonna press this lever. Yeah. Now once I do that, the clock starts spinning. And what you gotta do is you gotta hit it on 935.
The swarm of the damned has come for its feet.
The clock, you see the clock right here? You gotta stop it on 935. So you gotta go up there, somebody gotta stay up there, and when it gets to 935, you gotta stop it. Throw your monkeys.
I hear you, and I know.
You come right over here, you pull this lever right here. Pull it. Wait a minute. Why are you pulling?
Does not hold without a prize. Fortunately, it is one I have already paid.
Nah, they can't pull. Let me charge my rags. I don't know why it just worked. Put your rags down in front of the clock, right here, just put it right down here, directly in front of the clock. In the clock tower. Put them down directly, put them down directly in front of it. And now I just... Alright, now I gotta stay down here, and you gotta stay up there and wait until it get. I'll tell you when it hit. Press that lever again. When it gets to 935, I'm gonna tell you and hit that lever again.
I refuse to submit. The swarm shows no mercy. Nor should it.
Oh damn, I missed it. It's okay. It's going.
Today you go hungry. What I do is too important to entertain the idea of failure.
All right, hit it now. You stopped it, but you didn't stop it on 935. You stopped it on 9. I think it's 940. Let me see that. And that's the other thing. Sometimes you really can't see it so good sometimes.
To know how it feels to be consumed.
We gotta save a zombie for this. We gotta save a zombie for it. Let me stop shooting them both. Save them. Get a kill and do it.
By now I am almost immune to the screams of the damned. The propulsion system is so fascinating. The harnessing of the element in such a manner. I put myself to sleep.
You see how when you do it, lightning be striking the watchtower? Now lightning is striking the watchtower now. Alright. See how it's striking it? Alright, I'm gonna hit it now. You're gonna see it move. When they get to 935, tell me when they get to 935. It's right here. Look. Right here. past it. Yeah, you gotta hit it at 9:35, like right on the dot. Well, hold up. It might give it to us. Hold up. Now we gotta go down here. And wait till the anti-gravity comes on. And it's gonna teleport us in time. Yeah, it's going just back to the same room. You know how we teleport? Yeah, it's going to take us back there. Yeah, we got to find out. You see these circular things? Right, that light up? These things? Jump on each one of them. Jump on each one of them and press square when the anti-gravity comes on. It's going to be. Yeah, we keep jumping on all of them until it teleports us. Nah, they're all around the room. Is that one? Is this one right here? But it's usually these two right here. It's usually. Do it.
Filthy! I must cleanse myself!
That one. Or maybe we didn't get it. Because it should have took us there like just then. It looked like it to me. It looks like it's on 935. Yeah, it's on. It's on it. Nah, it's right on it. It is right on it. It's right on the 5. It's right on it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see something. Because it is, I ain't gonna front, it is good for those panzers. Like it's like the katana. You can it's on the panzer, hit in the head with it, die. The side horse fight, we should do it a lot. We should do that in the Panzer. But then I just started doing the Panzer helmet. I was like, you know, most of it to me, you even need the Panzer helmet. Did you hear the whistle sound when we did it? It makes like a. I didn't hear the whistle sound, but it is on 935, but I didn't hear the whistle sound. It's on 935, bro. All right, let's go back to the gravity and run in those circles again. Because we got everything right, so one of us is going to teleport in there, and it's going to take us into that room. And when you come back out, we should have the plunger. Damn, Mo ain't been on. I'm worried about that. He was on? Fortnite? Oh, he's playing World War II.
That one hurt.
All right.
Teensy bit.
I ain't gonna front. I like it. For the what you call it? Yeah, that shit ain't going. I don't know why it's not going. We did do the shit right. All right, let's try the clock one more time. Let's clock. Let's do it one more time. I need somebody to do the challenge. The what you call it with. I was waiting for Mo to come on so we could do that shit. Do the clock challenge. I mean the challenge for the. Okay, there you go. I just cut it on. All right. One more time. All right, so tell me a little bit before it gets there. Oh yeah, it's just a little bit past it. That shit was perfect before. I don't know. Maybe you might not be able to get it after you do the Easter egg. I don't know. No, it ain't nothing to this. It really ain't nothing to this. It's That's the same place it was before. It really ain't nothing to this. It's not anything that's like major hard or nothing like that. The hardest part is getting the 935 on there. That's it. They might have changed something. They might have changed something. Cause that's it. That's all you gotta do. That's it. This is literally that's all you gotta do. I don't know why it's not working. They might have, because I'm telling you, they do crazy shit. Like they might have changed it so that if you don't get it before you do the Easter egg, that's it. They might have changed it. And the fucked up shit is you just gotta figure shit like that out yourself. Like there's nothing to tell you. There's nothing to tell you whether you're doing the shit right or not. It's just, but it's just like a one strike kill plunger. It's like instead of your knife, instead of your katana, you'll be using a plunger.
I feel as though I am exposing myself to unnecessary risk. Control of the machine is but one tiny step in a much longer journey.
Shit, I was gonna tell you, Big,
It is essential that
start a
we are
YouTube
armed to
channel. You
defend
don't never
ourselves,
stream nothing.
no matter how hopeless the situation may appear.
I know, but you still fucking funny. I don't give a fuck about them niggas criticize. They criticize as long as they watch it. I saw one of my boys on here the other day, a couple of months ago. That motherfucker was on here. That nigga made $10,000 in 2 hours in a fucking game. Yeah. He made 10 G's in 2 hours.
Greed often encourages me to take risks. It's a bad trait, I know.
Especially doing nothing. Max ammo, reload.
Who would dare to touch me? Oh, yes, I suppose you get the The creature's hunger appears unlimited.
Yeah, I got it.
The blood sacrifices will now resume.
Like I literally watched him while he was streaming this shit online. And he had his account. He had it hooked up to a merchant account where people would just donate money to him. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, kind of bullshit is this right here? Motherfucker's just sitting back in the house. And he a young nigga too. He ain't nothing but about fucking 18. That's a down payment for a motherfucking house for you. Put little mama in the... Well, shit. It depends on what your credit look like, but yeah, it can be. Yeah, it could be a down payment. I'm telling you, it could be a down payment. Yeah, I can do the same thing that Credit Karma did for you, and I can do it with no fee. I've been teaching motherfuckers how to do that shit for the last fucking 20 years.
This method of travel, though not the most safe, is at least efficient.
What you mean cable don't exist anymore? Oh, Time Warner, you mean? Mm-hmm. Usually that doesn't cancel out a debt. Because what... No, it doesn't. Not usually. No, not even if it buys out, because the debt just transfers over. What happens is the company buys the assets, so they acquire a company. When they acquire a company, they accept all of the assets and all of the debt, and so that debt, which is actually considered revenue, they purchase that and they still collect on it. But 9 times out of 10, what'll happen is that when they sell a company, they'll sell that debt to a third party, or even a fourth party. And that fourth party will contact you in regards to the debt, but they don't have to get rid of it. The only way that it traditionally, the only way that the debt doesn't disappear because of the sale of a company. It'll disappear in regards to bankruptcy, in most cases, but it doesn't disappear because of acquisitions. That it doesn't do. And the only reason, and I find that to be funny. And the only reason I'm telling you that is because I literally was a credit analyst for like 7 years. Yeah, they might have forgiven the debt because of something else, but it's some kind of deal that they made with the acquisition. And they might have forgiven the debt, but it doesn't. But I don't want you to think that acquisitions do away with debt, because they don't. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, you didn't have to do that anyway, because basically when you look at your credit report, you have what's referred to as installment payments. That's when you see something that says an I. Now, an installment is something like a car payment, or then you have mortgage payments, and you'll see an M on your credit report. Then you'll have revolving debt, which is credit cards, and it'll be listed with an R. Now, if it's current, it'll be listed as an R1 or an I1 or an M1, right? And that's how it'll be listed on your credit report. Now, yes, it should say, if it's current, it'll say R1, and then it'll just tell you what the balance is, if there is a balance, and then it'll say the balance, and then say basically whatever the minimum payment is. So it'll be usually a minimum payment is like 15% of whatever the balance on the account is, right? So. And that's basically about it. And then they have your behavior scoring, which they changed, because like previously it used to be the best behavior scoring that you could actually have was like 900. I think they raised it to 1600 now, or something like that. Yes, they changed the behavioral scoring, so now it's like they changed it from 900 to something else. I can't remember what it is. But in any case, your frequency of payments is basically what determines your credit score. So if you're delinquent, but once you have an account, like you said, you had an account with Sprint, and that account is $400. Once the account goes to what's considered charge-off, so you have like when you have credit cards, basically what they do is they do this thing where when you have credit card, they do this thing where they put you in stages of delinquency. So like, let's say you got 30 days of delinquency. They might consider that to be might refer to that to be like bucket 1. And then, well, no, it'll be 30 to 90 days. They'll consider that to be like, no, 30 days will be like bucket 1. 60 days will be like bucket 2. 90 days will be bucket 3. 120 days will be bucket 4, and 160 days will be bucket 5. Now, by the time you get to 180 days and up, and 210 days is basically what's considered legally charged off. Now, that means that the company itself is getting ready to write off the debt. So they're going to do either one or two things. They're either going to write the debt off, right? And that doesn't mean that you're exempt from the debt. That just means that the company is letting the insurance company basically pay them somewhere between 10 cents on a dollar for the debt. So if it's like $9,000, the bank they're getting paid like $900 for the debt, right? And so usually when that happens, what'll happen is that you'll have a third party that'll be like a debt collector. So let's say Chase has you have a Chase Visa card that's $9,000. It goes in the charge off, and which is past 210 days, and it goes to the Okie Credit Collection Agency, and they buy the debt for $9,000 debt for $900. So when they call you, what they're looking to do is do a settlement. And most of the time, you can get a settlement prior to even when the account is in charge off with the vendor that you actually had the debt with. So they'll give you, like, let's say you said it was $400, they'll give it to you for 50%. They'll tell you, oh, I'll give you a settlement for 50%. So I'll settle the debt with you for $200. And so so now what'll happen is, and people aren't really aware of this, and they should be, when you settle that debt for $200, right? You're paying a lesser amount than the legal balance on the account, right? But here's the issue. You're still liable for taxes on that $400. So you pay the $200 and the debt is cleared, but you owe taxes on $400, which still ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You're still getting over. Or you could, but when an account is in charge of, motherfuckers are settled for 25% of the debt. So that same $200 that you gave them, you could have paid them. You could have worked out a deal for $100, which was a 25% settlement, and just paid the taxes on $400, and you'd have been good. And you didn't have to start any. And now them trying to have you get another cell phone with them. That's just them saying, okay, we're gonna let you. Instead of you going through the rigmarole of trying to get another phone with us, we'll just give you the opportunity to do it. But you didn't have to you didn't have to buy another phone to get that settlement. You could have done it without it. You should be. Should anytime you clear debt off, you clear some debt off your shit, you should be happy. Okay.
Ground trembles.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I knew they wanted you to. They would. Yeah, they wanted to start over with you.
I feel as though I am exposing myself to unnecessary risk.
It's two of them. There's a little. Don't be, you got them Ragnarok. You get a trophy for killing them with a Ragnarok too, if I'm not mistaken. I think. You need me to bring you a zombie? Okay. I got him.
The creatures live for the beast.
He's a dead motherfucker, man.
This will not end well for most of them.
It's damn, it's 3 of them? It was 3 of them? They be wilding out on the Panther pit.
A future without bullets is not a future I wish to see. The sword shows no mercy, nor should it.
Look at that. If he had stayed in, he'd have had the Easter egg. Dumb fuck. What's up, baby? You alright? You done? I would. I'll play with you, but I gotta charge my controller. Yeah, I do accessible with you.